Welcome back, Nicool's Nation. This week, we're continuing on with our romance section from the 501 Must-See Movies. And this week, we watched Punch Drunk Love with Adam Sandler. Now, for anyone who hasn't seen this movie, it is a bit weird. It's one of Adam Sandler's earliest dramatic roles, and it has a lot going for it. It has a lot going on. It is really entertaining. In this movie, Adam Sandler is a toilet plunger salesman, and he has anger management issues, and he meets a girl whose name I don't remember and who the actress I don't know. They're both kind of quirky. They have a sex scene where they talk about eating each other's cheeks and faces, and it's kind of weird, but it's nice that they found each other because they're both weird and they both dig each other's weird. So that's really nice. And there's a side story that's going on with a sex phone number scandal, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is in it, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is great in this movie. I don't want to say too much more because there's a lot that goes on, and I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I can say that this is for sure a must-see movie. And one thing that I really, really liked about it was the fact that when she asks him on a date, or does he ask her on a date? I think she asks him on a date. And then they actually exchange phone numbers, and she writes down her phone number and address, which is a huge pet peeve of mine when movies don't do that. When people are like, hey, do you want to go on a date? And the other person says yes, and then they just cut to the scene where we're on the date. It's like, okay, well, how did they call you? How did you know what day and time to show up at this place, right? So that's a little detail that I really enjoyed about this movie, and there's a lot of little details like that in this movie that I like. So if you want to continue on with some more romance movies this month of February, and if you want to continue on with the 501 Must-See Movies, then subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you again next week for a new movie.